Hello everyone's. I am here for my review of Real Housewives of Atlanta Season 12, Episode 14. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're returning, you a family member, you one of my peoples, welcome back. Now, I'm working with my ring, like I done put some new plates on it, so I don't know how it's turning out. It looks fine on the viewfinder on my camera, but I don't know how it's going to look once we get into editing, but I want to try something new. I've been using the white plate on my ring light for like the past month or two. So I decided let's break out the orange one and see how this turns out. So if it looks off, I apologize. We just working with some things over here. So let's get on back to the show. Now y'all, I'm going to go ahead and get this on out of the way. I am tired of the whole Snakegate situation. I'm tired of the Wiggate situation. If we really wanted to find out who it was that was supposedly talking about Cynthia, all we had to do was process of elimination. Cynthia, do you remember who if you was talking about Nene in a bad way, who was you around when you was doing these type of things? Okay, now we can figure out who it was in the group. Okay, Wiggate situation. Kenya, you didn't admit it yourself that you wear pieces at times. So don't get mad and making it seem like Tanya's trying to come after your business. And like Forrest Rock said last week, Kenya has always had long, thick hair. She's just one of those people who their hair just grows long. Way back in the 90s, hair long and thick. We believe you. We know that you have long hair. We know that is all of your hair. But we also know, because you said it out your own mouth, that you tend to wear wigs sometime as a protective style, and that is okay. But don't be looking down on anybody else like, hey, y'all wrong for wearing wigs and weaves when you yourself on occasion wear a wig. Now, as far as her trying to destroy your company, you had long hair before you started Kenya Moore Hair Company. So it's not like your hair was short, you started using your product, and then your hair started to grow. That's not it. It's just that you have long hair and people think, hey, her hair is long, maybe I should use her products. Well, maybe it is that your products can help lengthen the hair. Well, that's the same thing as making it grow, but it's not like the product did that to your hair. We just gonna put that out there because it didn't. You've always had this long, healthy hair, and I'm tired of talking about it. Let's get on to the episode. Now, Nene has been working on herself, and she's been trying to mend fences with the girls. You know, she had already made up with Tanya. She kind of sort of made up with Cynthia. She made up with Eva. Her and Marlo have always been cool. It's just that Portia and Kenya is the only one that really... She made up with Candy. Portia and Kenya is the only ones that's like, yeah, I ain't really trying to be your friend. It's like, she don't really want to be Kenya's friend, but it's more of, I'm trying to mend fences with Portia as well. So, Cynthia sent her a nice little gift, some wine, to thank her for sending the cheese platter to her at her wine cellar event. So Nene was like, she and Cynthia, they need to meet up, they need to talk, they need to just, whatever it was that went on bad between them, we just need to talk about that and move forward as friends. And I was like, y'all was the best of friends. Y'all went back like Forrest and Bubba. Forrest and Jenny. Y'all was tight like glue. And because of your jealousies, Lanithia Leaks, that messed things up with you and Cynthia. Now y'all two done got on interviews at the interviews and was calling each other out each other's name. And it's just like, no. Let that girl be friends with somebody else. I'm telling you. I had a cousin and she was friends with somebody who didn't necessarily like me, and I was like, and I didn't know why she didn't like me. I never did anything to her for her not to like me, but it was times that she just didn't like me for whatever reason, and I wasn't telling this said cousin, no, you can't be around her, because I was like, if you want to be around her, cool, I could still be around her. It's just that I'm not going to be mean towards her when we're around. I can just be like, okay, we can still be in the room. I can be cordial with you, but it's not going to be like I'm fussing and cussing you out or anything like that. So let's move over to Cynthia and Kenya. Now, Cynthia, she then gave Kenya the coldest of the shoulders this past week after she threw her completely under the bus. Now, when she gets there, Mark, he didn't already went out. Is his name Mark? Yeah, because I'm messing up on some names. I think his name is Mark, but okay, anyway. Kenya's husband, he then went on back to New York, and she's sitting there cooking for she in Brooklyn, and she makes extra plate for Cynthia. Cynthia's like, I don't know if I'm gonna stay, but she done made a plate for me, so I guess I might as well stay. Now, child, when Cynthia gets on with this the shadiest of prayers, I was like, I can't. I just can't. So it goes a little something like this, and I'm paraphrasing. Dear Lord, please give me the strength not to read my friend today. And I apologize for smelling like asphalt. It's because this friend right here threw me completely and under the bus. And they had to scrape me up off the ground after she did so. I was like, okay, this is what we're doing. This is what we're doing, Cynthia. You praying like that, but being shady and kind of reading her? Okay. Now she got to get to telling Kenya how she wrong. You wrong for calling Tanya the C word, and you're wrong for throwing me under the bus in your argument, trying to get me in the mix what y'all got going on. My intentions with the cookie lady was not to be malicious towards Tanya in no type of way. The cookie lady's cookie shop is right next to mine. This is good business, because if we make cool with each other, while she's selling cookies, she can suggest them going to the wine bar and vice versa. It's just business. It wasn't like I was trying to be shady or rude or nothing like that. And I was like, I could see that, you want to be cordial with the people around y'all. So, they could suggest, hey, if you're looking for a nice wine, the Bailey Bar has some nice wines. They're not too expensive, and they go great with this, that, or third. You're getting cookies here. This kind of wine over here would complement that. See, stuff like that, business like that, helping out with the business, suggesting things. That's, networking. That's all that she was doing. She wasn't trying to be mean or nothing like that. But then Cynthia gets to sound her about her time in Los Angeles with Mike, and how she's worried about him being a cheater in the past relationships, and how is he gonna come out here and start cheating on me too? And I was like, Cynthia, I don't want you to go there right just now, because he could have not told you about his cheating ways. He's been upfront and honest with you, like in his past relationships he did cheat because he wasn't really in love with these women. So it was like, okay, I'm not really in love with you, so I can go out here and cheat on you. Is it wrong? Yes. But this man says he loves you. Don't go up there messing with y'all got up now, because you getting in your head thinking that this man's going to cheat on you. Because you going to make things work for yourself in the end run. Nene and Cynthia, they had their 101, and Nene wants to let her know that, wants to know why she would call her a toxic friend. And Cynthia explains that when you are somebody's friend, you are there with their person. You are that person's ride or die. But once something goes left, you become closed off and you push people away. You shut people off. And that's why I said that. And Cynthia meant that they both said some horrible things to and about each other. And of course, Nene doesn't believe what she said was as bad as something that Cynthia said. And Cynthia's like, okay, this is what we're doing. You don't want to take accountability for the things that you do, ma'am. I admit, I said some things and I done some things, but you too have gone on interview after interview and said some things about me. You didn't call me weak. You just said A, B, C, and D about me. So I'm not the only wrong person in the equation, okay? Nene, she storms off, goes outside. She out there crying. Cynthia goes after her like she does, and Nene's crying because Cynthia she's crying, saying Cynthia doesn't know how her calling her toxic affected her. That like hurt her to the core. And I think something else is going on with Nene, and she's just acting out. But Nene says she's sorry, and she doesn't want to hurt Cynthia anymore. She just doesn't want to do that anymore. She's just like, she tired. She just tired. Now, this whole episode was basically about Nene. Now, I don't know if Nene's trying to, make good with the girls and come back in with the girls, because, like, she only had, like, a few people that she can, actually, film with. And it was talk that they trying to, like, phase her out. I don't know how that true is, but, like, I know next season these girls is really going to have to work, because they not going to give y'all these big salaries no more. You getting paid per episode. So you better be bringing something so you can be on said episode. Now, Nene, she decided to have like a jungle themed brunch. Now, Eva done started having contractions. She was having contractions in the car on the way to the brunch, like 2 every 10 minutes. But she's trying to hold it in. And I was like, I have never had a baby, but I know that you just can't hold your baby in. That's not how it works. When that baby is ready to come, that baby's ready to come. And I mean, yeah, there's some medicine that can stop it, but sometimes it's like the medicine is not enough and the baby's just ready to make its way into the world. And they get on the phone with Dr. Jackie, and she tells Eva, you need to get to the hospital now. But Eva's like, she's not trying to go to the hospital. She's only 8 months pregnant. And, you know, the baby, he or she is not fully developed at this time. And she just don't want to go. But it's like, well, unless I will walk y'all through helping her deliver this baby, she got to get to the hospital. And she didn't get to the hospital fast. So Cynthia ends up taking her to the hospital. Now, Kenya shows up, but she sits there for about 5 minutes. It's like, Nene's late. Why do I need to be here? I'm leaving. I was like, I guess she showed up just to say I showed up. Well, I was like, Nene, how you late? 2 hours late for your event? Like, I know people want to be fashionably late, but you show up 2 hours late for your event? Girl, no. See, I don't like waiting on people at their own parties that they've invited me to. I just don't. Like, you said it's going to be at a certain time. I expect once I get there, like, even if, like, okay, we on the last minute preparation on things. Yes, I understand that. Things happen. But I don't want to get to your event and there's just now starting to set up. Like, they done got there and been sitting down and Nene is yet to show up. Portia, she finally shows up. But she wasn't going to show up at all because she and Nene, they're not in a good place. They haven't been talking. So we haven't been talking, but you want to invite me to this event, and the invitation sounded shaded. Like there's a lot of pride going on, a lot of lions in this group, and like a very like play on words type of situation. But Nene shows up, and she got a whole plethora of women that we don't know who they are. What's her name? Candy looking like, oh, so these your friends? I may have met a few of these people once or twice, but these your friends. And I could not tell you what this brunching was about at all, because they were supposed to be a sisterhood type of brunch, but nothing was talked about. They sat down, ate, and that was about it. We got word that Cynthia was able to get Eva to the hospital. She was dilated like 1.5 centimeters, and the day before she wasn't dilated at all. And I was like, so what was the point? Maybe we going to show a little more next episode. But I was like, what was the point of this brunch? To have all our girls get together and some people that they didn't know to all sit around at this table? I guess. I don't know, y'all. I didn't understand it. I didn't understand this brunch at all. But, yeah, that was, yeah. Yeah. By any means, leave a comment below. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Feel free to subscribe. It is free all day, every day, free $99. Make sure your notifications are on with my beautiful face. Puts up a video. You can click on it. You can like it. You can share it with your people. And you can come over and be one of my people. If you're already a family member, one of my peoples, welcome back. Y'all know what to do. Tell your people to tell their people to come over and be one of my peoples by clicking that icon above. Now, this is Lady T signing off. Have a good one.